Uh, it's been a while. So basically, the reason that I have not uploaded a video in such a long time is because basically I didn't feel like I'd made enough progress to upload, which I realise is a very, very, very silly reason to not upload. So the reason I started uploading to this channel was because I wanted to keep a bit of a memento, a bit of a track, I guess, a record of me and like my final sort of journey to target. I know like on I've previously documented um previous journeys, but I've never made it to target, so this journey just feels so different. I'm in such a different headspace. So that's really why I wanted to document it. And I've sort of let myself down by not documenting. So yeah, that's basically that. I am now, I think, I want to say half a stone down from when I last documented on here. I probably should look to find out what I last documented. But basically I got my 6.5 stone award through Slimming World. Um so yeah, that's quite exciting. I've got so I weigh in on Wednesday, weigh in Wednesday. As of Wednesday, just gone, I currently have 14.5 pounds to go until target. So I'm super excited about that. It's just this last bit's super hard. Um, I'm starting to enjoy like the way I keep looking in the mirror more and being like, oh, hey, and I can really. Some days, honestly, I look in the mirror and I just see how I used to look. But some days, like, and these days are getting more frequent. I look in the mirror and actually see how much progress I've made, um, which is amazing to me. Uh, I was going really hard on the exercise front from September to December, and I really enjoyed sort of exercising more. Um, but then I really was struggling with my knees. Well, probably yeah, it was in December. So we in our family we just have like really dodgy knees. Like people have had like X-rays and tests and stuff like that. It literally comes back with nothing. But arthritis does run in the family, so it's potentially something that would maybe later lead to that. I'm not quite sure. Um, so basically my knees really hurt and I just thought, do you know what? I'm just gonna stop those exercises that are causing me knee pain. And I went from exercising every day. When I say exercising every day, I mean doing like weights, doing a full workout, not just going on walks. So I sort of stopped doing that daily and put that down to maybe like 2, 3 times a week. Where I'm currently at with exercise is I am actively trying to hit my 10,000 steps, but if I don't hit it, it's really not the end of the world. So I was getting quite obsessive about, like, I must hit 10,000 steps, else I will not lose weight this week. Um, Weight loss happens in the kitchen, really, doesn't it? Uh, so yeah, I've started calorie counting, just to sort of keep an eye on my portions. So this is the thing with Slimming World, which I absolutely love. Don't get me wrong, it has got me to where I am now. Is you can eat whatever you want, basically as much as you want, as long as it's the particular foods that are more low calorie and like dense foods. Okay, so yeah, I started calorie counting. I've got underactive thyroid, and I don't know if that means like even though I'm on medication, I don't know. I just think I lose weight slower than the average person because of the underactive thyroid. And then the medication's meant to like bring the levels back up, but I don't think that the medication deals with the symptoms purely because of how much pain I'm in um, most days. So yeah, I just my personal belief about myself is that having an underactive thyroid, even though I'm on medication for it, makes it more tricky for me to lose weight. I have to think about it a bit more. I have to eat less than the average person. But my eyes and my stomach don't agree with that. So that's quite I think that's why like calorie counting's become quite important for me, because I spent 2020, I'd say I'd lost half a stone. I started the year, yeah, I lost half a stone in 2020, which is brilliant. Really pleased with that. It could have been such a different story because of being locked down, not not in my usual active job. So the fact that I managed to lose half a stone and not gain half a stone is fantastic. However, I was sticking to the slimming world plan completely. I didn't go off it, other than there were odd occasions throughout the year, maybe 3 or 4, where I had a takeaway. Um, where when the pubs opened, I did go out a couple of times and have a few, more than a few drinks, but nothing so massive that it would cause me to struggle to lose weight. Does that make sense? Um, so I basically was eating more than I needed to, I think. I was basically maintaining, I was eating a maintenance calorie for my body. So that's why I've started the calorie count. Still doing Slimming World, still a massive believer in Slimming World. Slimming World is honestly the best thing. And I'll go to my grave saying that it's the best thing. It's just, unfortunately for me, for this last portion, because of the underactive thyroid, I need to reduce my portions, and I need to do that under something that's got more of a restriction. I can't say that I am restricting, because of that would send me in a tiz, but just having more, like, I guess smaller boundaries is what I'm saying. Um, because because I just feel like with the swim world, if I actively go, right, I'm going to eat smaller portions, I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not, because under slimming world, well, but I can eat like a whole plate of pasta and it's fine, which it has been fine up until like this point, and I could continue to eat like that and just maintain my weight, which is perfect. And I look forward to that when I get to my target. But yeah, right now I'm just sort of in crunch time, I guess. I just want to get to target. I don't want to do it as fast as possible, even though obviously I'd love to be there tomorrow. Realistically, that's not going to happen. I would just like to be at my target. I'm saying by my birthday, which is October. I initially had set out this year like, I'm gonna do it by April, and I was like, I'm gonna do it by June, but actually I think October would be nice, because then it would mean when it gets to Christmas, I can feel like I can relax a bit more. Is that the right way to describe that? I'm not sure. But that basically gives me April, May, June, July, August, September, 6 months to lose 14.5 pounds, which basically means that I need to lose 2 to 3 pounds a month. It sounds really manageable to me. So I mean, if I obviously get to target before then, brilliant. But I just know in the past I have set like on my previous journey that I did, I'd be like, right, by the end of June, I want to have lost 3 stone. And then I'd feel like I'd failed when I didn't achieve that goal. And the feeling of failure meant like that I would eat worse because I ate my emotions, etc. I do feel like I've definitely got a better understanding of myself and a better, like, I want to say my mental health is a lot better. Um, and just my understanding of food in general, and the I just feel like on this journey, I just keep saying it, but it's just so different for me. Like, no food is bad, whereas on my previous journeys that I've done, I was like, takeaways are bad, like chocolate's bad, like, and then I'd eat the food and feel like I'd failed because I'd ate the bad food. Whereas now it's just like, well, that food's gonna fill me up more than that food. Which one do I want to go for? Sort of thing. So yeah, it's just a different mindset. But I don't know if it's coming across in this video. I am feeling super positive, and but yeah, like as I said at the beginning, I am just a little bit annoyed with myself for not documenting. I guess my progress sooner. I'm going to actually do something a bit scary and stand up in front of the camera and just sort of show my body as it is, because it would be quite interesting to see in 14.5 pounds time the difference, because even though 14.5 pounds isn't a lot in comparison to the amount I've lost, I feel at this weight, like this size, 14.5 pounds is way more going to be way more noticeable compared to when I was 6.5 stone heavier. So here we go. To myself in my room. Okay, so this is my body, this is my arm, this is my other arm. I'm gonna do a twirl. Yeah, I've made that song up. It is mine. I own all the copyright to that. So thanks, YouTube. Something else exciting that happened. I released my first album. So I shall put a link to that in the description if you'd like to check it out. But thank you very much for watching if you are still here, or I'm just talking to myself. And I'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully it'll be a lot sooner than this one. So cheers.